Well, hello everyone and welcome to Talking Amateurs, the place for your online amateur football fix on the internet. Online amateur football fix on the internet, whatever you want to put it. I'm Kim Morgan, Messenger Community News sports editor, and joining me is a giggly Dwayne Phillips. How are you, Dwayne?
Cracking opening there, Kimbo.
Yeah, thought I nailed that.
Yeah, very good.
Also with us is the Dwayne, Gordon Armstrong.
Yeah,
Gordon,
well,
how are you, mate?
Yeah, well, I thought you nailed it as well. So the internet show for all the internet users.
Online, on the internet.
Yep, yeah, what's wrong with that?
Just rolled off the tongue beautifully. Well, what a week in amateur footy it's been, people. The finals race in Division 1 has been decided. Gazer, the unlucky side that missed out, went into the final round in 4th spot, Gordo, but talk us through the scenario of how it panned out.
Not boasting, but who did say around about a month ago that Gazer might miss the finals? So modesty prevents me from saying who said that. So
does like wearing purple shirts, I reckon the bloke who said that.
Yeah, something like that. But purple's good. But no, Gazer had a tough draw to finish. Gave it a good shake. 26 scoring shots, not enough though to beat Salisbury North.
No, they got a sound beating, 18-6, 114 to 12, 14-86. The other results that caused Gazer to miss were Sacred Heart, 19-12, 126, beating Port Districts, 13-15, 93, and Broadview, 13-12, 90, beating Jeffs Cross, 5-11, 41. That meant that Broadview and Sacred Heart went above Gazer on percentage, Dwayne Schultz.
Yeah, certainly did, Kimbo. Disappointing end of the season for my mock. Jeffs Cross didn't send the coach out with a winning feeling, but makes it an interesting top 5 here with the elimination final with Broadies and Sacred Heart.
It does, but there were some other big results here, Gordo. Some results involving the powerhouses, the other two results. Teatree Gully finishing their season on a high, rolling Henley. Henley didn't have a lot to play for, they had the minor premiership in the bag. And of course, the Goody Saints getting beaten by PNU in one of the games of the year, one of the upsets of the year.
Well, I've got to say the PNU result was just an amazing game. I saw the last probably a quarter and a half, and PNU just kept hanging in there. Saints always looked like they were going to kick away, but just a gallant finish, and the kicker going after the siren with the last kick of the season for PNU. That's a great result.
Tyson Rudetti. Who would have tipped that one?
Who would have tipped it? Wouldn't have guessed it. Maybe someone on the panel here last week would have tipped it.
Unless there was a script written for that game, no one would have tipped it, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, Gordo, give us your quick rundown on the 5 sides that have missed the finals. Gazer, Teatree Gully, Jeps, and of course the other 2 going down, Port Districts and PNU. I mean, any hope for those sides? Well, obviously 2 sides going down, but the other 3, can you see them stepping up next year?
Obviously PNU needs to go down. You hope it's not going to be a wasted year because they've done a good job, I think, for most of the season, Div 1. Need to recruit, have a big year, get back up. The other side, Teatree Gully, be knocking on the 5 next year. Too slow a start, and that cost them in the end. Jeffs will need to recruit, Dwayne. I'd say be a few more players there. And the other side's Port District, a bit of upheaval with the coach leaving halfway through, and I think they're going to find it hard. We missed out of that lot. On Gazer, of course, around the mark, up there to the last game.
Boys, before we get into our tips, let's move on to this week, the big 2 finals starting, but we do have a new section, Dwayne's Mailbag. The fans mail does roll in every week here at Talking Amateurs. You got one there, Dwayne?
Well, it's taken 18 rounds to receive one, but we've got one from interstate, believe it or not. Norris Dudgeon, a former Gazer Eagles.
G'day, Norris.
Okay, Norris, well done.
Played in the late 50s and early 60s, then went on to be an umpire in the early 60s, and he sent us this email from the Hills in Sydney saying that he hasn't been in Adelaide for the best part of 20 odd years because he moved to Sydney for work reasons, but he loves the SAFL and loves the comments, especially from the grey ghost on the end there.
Oh, okay. What about me though? Thank you, Norris.
Well done to Norris. Alright boys, Salisbury North taking on Goodwood at Salisbury North. Goodwood are 1 of 6 going to the finals. They've won 5 in a row. They've never taken that kind of form in Gordo. Can you see them winning?
Serious ramifications. Saints losing that home final. That's a big miss. I'm going the other way, Salisbury North.
Me too. You blokes know I've written Goodwood off, and I have to stick with that now, don't I? So I think, and Salisbury North, they're in very hot form. They've won several on the trot now. I'm not sure off the top of my head how many, but they're on fire. I'll go with Salisbury North.
Yep, same, the Hawkers.
And does that mean we're all agreeing with me that Good would have gone?
No, they'll come back through the first semi-final, but it's going to be a real test for them.
Okay.
Straight sets gone.
Then there's the do or die clash. Loser out. Broadview, Sacred Heart.
Yeah, look, I love to see Sacred Heart go further. I think Broadview's form's been really impressive. A lot of the coaches reckon they're the side to beat, except for the flag too. So,
Ooh,
well,
right?
to get to the grand final, yeah, Broadview I think by a couple of goals.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with Shock. I just think they're starting to get some form going again. They've had 2 wins, admittedly against the bottom 2 sides, but I think they'll pull one out here.
I'm going to go to the Tigers. I just think that quietly going about their business down there on Innies Road, and I just think they've just got a bit too much experience above the shoulders for Shocks.
Yeah, good effort by the Tigers, up from A2 to get straight into the finals and being tipped to go further. But you heard it here on Talking Amateurs, folks. See you next week.